Hi, I'm Nikki Eisenhower, life coach and psychotherapist, and I want to talk to you about depression and negativity in highly sensitive people, survivors, and empaths. Of course, as the intuitive healer that I am, the empath, I love feelings. I know you do too. And we process feelings, we learn about feelings, we learn what our feelings mean, we learn what they don't mean. Feelings, right? We're familiar with it if we're HSPs. Feelings are everything. And I hold feelings in high regard unless a sensitive person or a trauma survivor is experiencing depression or is just kind of stuck in a cloud or a fog of negativity. Okay? At that moment, that is a time, interestingly and weirdly, and this is why healing is such an art form, because we're learning what to pay attention to and what to not pay attention to. And in those depression, negativity holes that we can sink into, if we start paying attention to how we feel, we are going to dig the hole and dig the hole and dig the hole and dig the hole and dig the hole. Okay? So when it comes to that negativity cloud or depression, we want to flip-flop it. It's very paradoxical. In those moments, as maybe even mean as this sounds, I don't care how you feel. With my own history of having some depression, I've had to get past it. I've had to get to the place of saying to myself, as the self-talk, Nikki, I don't care how you feel right now. I know you want to pull the covers over your head. I know that you want to sink into a hole and just veg out in this sort of depression swirl. No. And that's where we need our inner fighter to come out and act as if we are healthy. Not because of the feelings, not overreading those negativity feelings, but pushing through and doing the next right thing despite those feelings. So depression is something that we really want to give the finger to. That's where our power sits. To see that depression, give it the finger, push through and go up against it. That's when we have to push through. Because what does depression and negativity want me to do? It wants me to eat sugar so that I have a sugar crash. It wants me to veg out watching really sad things that just make me sadder and dig the hole, right? Depression wants me to isolate and not reach out to healthy supports, a support group, a good friend, a therapist. When someone's really in this hole, sometimes I'll get a message that says something like, I'm just too sad and upset to have a session this week. That's the time to have the session, to push through and to break through that depression and to have that session despite what those negativity gremlins are saying. I hope there's something about this video that helps you. I hope that maybe it's not you, maybe it's someone in your life that's depressed. Depression is an infuriating thing for ourselves, with ourselves, but also in being a support, because that's the nature of depression. It's funky, it's victim-y, it's stuck, it digs the hole. That's why we have to try so hard to climb out of the hole. And that is a fight. And if you're a highly sensitive person, what I know, believe, and trust about you is that your strength is beyond what you feel in those low moments. And I know that that stubbornness, that high integrity, maybe even a little bit of that perfectionism that we dysfunctionally chase, maybe that can show up here to make us push through and do what we know we need to do to get on the healing path. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, come find me on my Patreon. I do a monthly live stream where I answer questions. Any that you throw at me about me, the process, working with me, psychology, trauma, PTSD, HSPs, all my specialties, addiction. Okay. I try to be an open book and to answer things plainly and simply and effectively. All right. Thanks so much. Light and love. Bye-bye.